Hi everyone and welcome to today's webinar. I'm Nina Holtz and I'm the Customer Success Team Lead here at Qwaya and I'm going to be the presenter today. During the webinar today, I'm going to tell you a bit about Qwaya and who we are. Then I'm going to go through what you can do with Qwaya. And then I'm going to go into the actual tool and I'm going to show you how you set up a new campaign and also how you manage your existing campaigns. If you have any questions during the webinar, please type them into the question box and I will answer them as we go. So who are we? Qwaya is a Facebook Ads Manager and it's a self-service tool, which means that we don't offer a managed service. You need to set up and manage the ads by yourself, but hopefully Qwaya will help you speed up the process, so save you a lot of time and also remove some of the manual work it usually takes. We've been a Facebook preferred marketing developer since 2010, and as you can see with the image there, we have the ads badge. We're located in Stockholm and Sweden, and we have customers all around the world. We have more than 1,000 companies using Qwaya in over 80 different countries. So what can you do with Qwaya? With Qwaya, you can easily create multiple ad variations. You can just type in the titles you want, the body text you want, and add the images you want, and Qwaya will create one ad for each combination. It's also more easy to find your right target group, because you can split your targeting into segments. So you'll be able to see how the different ad variations are performing in the different target groups. We also have different automation features such as scheduling or day parting and rules to automatically pause ad sets and ads if specific rules are triggered. So for example, if your cost per offsite conversion is too high or if your CTR is too low. We also have graphical reporting, so you can download graphs and you can also as images, and you can also download the data. Another great thing with Qwaya is the workflow and organization. You can have everything in one place. So you can connect all your Facebook user accounts that you have, and then you'll be able to see all the ad accounts, pages, events, and apps. And you can also connect your Google Analytics account to Qwaya. And in this way, you're able to see how many goals and transactions the campaigns and ads are generating. So you can see it both in Qwaya, but also in your Google Analytics account. You can also reuse your work, so you can save everything you do as templates. And in this way, you're able to duplicate campaigns and ad sets, and you can reuse both your ad creating work and your targeting work. You can also share this work and these templates and collaborate. So you can invite your colleagues and can all work from the same Qwaya account. So now I'm going to go over to the actual tool and I'm going to show you how you set up a new campaign in Qwaya. So to log into Qwaya, you need to go to our website and click on the login button in the upper right corner. You log in using the username and the password that you set up when you registered. First time you log in, you'll be asked to connect your Facebook user account. And when you've done that, this is what you will see. And this is your ad account list or ad account dashboard. So you can see here, I have a lot of different ad accounts, and I also have different Facebook users. And the ad account list is sorted by alphabetic order. And you can connect more ad accounts by clicking down here. And if you click here, you get to Facebook connections. And here you can just connect more Facebook user accounts, and then you'll also be able to see more ad accounts. If you want to invite your colleagues, you can do that up here in settings. So you go to settings and click on Qwaya users. And here you can just add and remove people. And when you add a person, they will get an email and they will be able to set up a password. And another thing that I wanted to show you is how you connect your Google Analytics account. And that you do up here in settings as well in Google Analytics. So go here. If you don't have a Google Analytics account connected, you can just click on Connect Account. And then when you've done that, it will look like this. And you can see your ad accounts, and you can just connect the specific account that you want for your ad account. So here you'll be able to see all the Google Analytics profile or accounts that you're an admin of. And you can select. And you'll be able to set the profile and also the currency for the account. And when you're done this, when you publish your ads through Qwaya, you'll be able to see goals and transactions inside of Qwaya, as well as in Google Analytics. Let's start creating some ads. To do that, select the ad account that you want to work with. I'm going to work with the Marvel Women account today, so I click here. And I will get to the ad account overview. In the ad account overview, you see some statistics from today and yesterday, and also the last 7 days spent, and some comparison of this month and last month. In the ad account overview, you will also see the top navigation bar. It's up here, and you will see this all the time when you're working in Qwaya. And here to the right, you have My Campaigns. And in My Campaigns, you can look at your existing ads and campaigns. Everything that you can see on Facebook, you'll be able to see here as well. And this is where you set up rules and ad rotation and scheduling, etc. But if you want to create ads, you need to do that here in Create Ads. So this is the ad creation process. You need to first set up the ad variations, then you set up the targeting, and then you go to Publish Ads. So let's start here in Create Ads. In the Create Ads tab, you will be able to see all your pages and places, the domains that you have, and also events. Here you can also decide if you want to create an ad for an external website or for a desktop or mobile app. If you click here on the external website option, you'll be able to create domain ads. And domain ads are the old right-hand column ads. So here you can add the website address, here you have the titles, the body text, and images. And here you can see it can only be shown on desktop and right column. And then you can save it as a template, and in this way you'll be able to reuse it. And you can add multiple titles, multiple body text, and multiple images to create ad variations. So this is if you only want to do right-hand column ads. But then, if you're creating ads for your website, you probably want to place them in the newsfeed and also on mobile devices. And in order to do that, you need to start from your Facebook page. Because all the content that is placed in the newsfeed on Facebook needs to come from a Facebook page. And the domain ads are not connected to a Facebook page. So you click here on the page, and you select to create an unpublished page post and a link ad. In this view, or in this pop-up, you'll be able to add a display link. And if you don't know what you're entering, you can just hover over these question marks, and you'll be able to see what you're entering. Display link is what the viewer will see as the link in the bottom of the ad. So for example, like this. And then you have the call to action buttons. And then here you have the post link. So this is the destination URL. And then you have the post text, you have the headlines, the description, and the images. And you can add multiple post texts, multiple headlines, description, and images. And in this way you will create ad variations. Down here is where you decide on the placement, so where you want the ad to be shown. Here you can select desktop and mobile, all placement. Here you have just newsfeed. Here you have all placement on desktop, and then you have mobile as well. And if you select the mobile option, you can also select if you want the ad to be shown on a specific device. And then don't forget to save your ad creatives as a template, because then you'll be able to reuse it. Then you also have other ad types that you can create. So for example, page-like ads. And with these ads, you'll be able to get more likes to your Facebook page. So these will encourage the viewer to like your page. Here you can also add multiple titles, body text, and images. And you can also decide, the placement, and you're able to save as. If you want to do promoted posts, you can do that. Then you click on Page Post Ads. You select the published page post, and here you'll be able to see all your published page posts. You can also see some reach statistics and engagement statistics. So just select the post that you want to promote, and then you click on Create. And you can also create other unpublished page post ads if you want to. So you can do text ad. A text ad is like a status update that you promote. And then you have the link ad that we went through. And then you also have the photo ad. And the photo ad is the ad type that Facebook suggests if you want page post engagement. So if you want people to engage with your post, photo ads is the best one. But if you want clicks to your website, or if you want conversions, you should select the link ad option. So with the photo ad, you can add a text and then an image, and you can also add multiple texts and multiple images. And then you also have the option to create offer ads. And with these offers, you're able to drive traffic to your offline store. What will then happen when you save your ad creatives as a template? You will see them here in the Use Template tab. So I click here, and you can see that I have a lot of different folders. And in these folders, I have my templates. So for example, here in this one, I have one that is called Link Ad Desktop Newsfeed. And here's one that is called Link Ad Newsfeed Title Wardrobe. And if I double click on the template, they will open up. So I double click and I'll be able to see and take a look at my template and my ads. So here I have this display link, I have the call to action, I have the post link, the post text. I have 2 different headlines, 1 description, and 3 different images. And here I've selected to only show the ad on desktop and mobile newsfeed. So this will create 6 different ad variations, since I have 2 headlines and 3 different images, and 2 times 3 equals 6. So what I can do here is that I can change. Maybe I want to change something in the title, or I want to change the images. Then I can do that, and I can press Save As, and I will be able to save it as another version. Or I can just press Save, and I will overwrite the old changes. If I click on Create, I'll be able to take a look at my 8 different ads. Why was it 8? Oh, I had 4 different images. Sorry for that. So 4 different images. So 8 different ad variations. And if you hover over the placement buttons here, you'll be able to look at the preview of the ad. And make sure that they look okay before you publish them. So when you have the ad variations here in this view, they are activated. They are not published to Facebook, but these are the ads you're going to use in the campaign that you're about to publish. So the next step is to go to Set Targeting to decide who should see your ad. So here in Set Targeting, you can also see that I have a lot of different templates. And the templates you'll be able to see here in this left-hand sidebar. You can create a new targeting if you click here, New Targeting, and then you just be able to set up everything here. But if you want to start from one of your templates, do as you did in the Create Ads tab. You can just double click on it and it will open up. And here you can see I've selected United States. I've selected to target people between 25 and 60 and only females. I've selected some different interests, and you can always just type in more interests here if you want to. And when you type in interest, you would get suggestions down here. Then you have the demographic targeting, you have the behavior targeting. Here you have the connection targeting, so if you want to target people that are fans of your page or not. You also have the relationship targeting, you have education and occupation, and then down in the bottom you have custom audiences. So here in these lists, you'll be able to see all your created lookalike audiences, website custom audiences, and your ordinary email audiences. And you can select to include people from lists or exclude people from lists. So this is very similar to Facebook. We are pulling all the data directly from Facebook. The main difference here is that you're able to split by. So you see it says split by here, and then you have a lot of different checkboxes. And if you select one of these checkboxes, you'll create segments. So for example, if I select United States and Canada, and I select to split by, then I will get one targeting for United States and another one for Canada. So I'll be able to see how the ads are performing in the US and how they are performing in Canada, instead of having one targeting with both countries. Then I also selected to split by age to create age groups. So I selected to split by every 10th year. So I get one segment that is people, and I'm going to change this a bit. I'm going to do 22, 49. So now I will get one age group that is 20 to 29, another that is 30 to 39, and the last one that is 40 to 49. So I'll get 3 different age groups. And as you can see, you can split by gender if you want to, and you can also split by interests, and you can split by relationships. So now I'm going to save this. If you press save as, you will save it as a new version. If I just press save, I will overwrite the old changes. Please remember to save your targetings. I would say it's even more important to save your targetings than your ad creatives, because you probably use more or less the same targetings over and over again. So this will save you a lot of time. Then I can just click use. And as you can see, I got 6 different targetings. One for each country. So here I have United States, and also one for each age group. So United States 20 to 29, and then 30 to 39, 40 to 49. And then I have the same but for Canada. So what will happen is that you will be able to see how these different ad variations, these 8 different ad variations, are performing in this target group, in this target group, in this target group, in this target group, etc. And you'll also automatically get one ad set per targeting. So all of these will be separated into different ad sets. So now when you set up the ad variations and you set up the targeting, it's time to go to publish ads to tie these together and also set up all your campaign settings. So what you do here is click on generate 48 ads, and you have the basic settings. So you can select to create a new campaign or publish them into an existing campaign. I have one that is called Title Wardrobe Ostrom already, so I'm going to use that one. And I had free shipping in my title, so I'm going to use that. And I'm also going to name it after the date. So as you can see, you will get one ad set per audience segment, and this is the ad set prefix, that is the common name for all of your ad sets. This will be the ad set name. So you can see first here is the ad set prefix, and then here this is named from your targeting. So this is the name of my targeting template, and then I have US and the different age groups. Then you have to set up the budget, and the budget is per day or in lifetime, but it's also per ad set. So in this case, I have 6 different ad sets, so it's going to be 600 in total. Then you have the different bid options. You have CPC, cost per click, where you will pay per click. You also have CPM, where you will pay per 1,000 impression. And then you have optimized CPM. So this is Facebook's optimized bid type. So they will optimize based on a specific action or objective that you have. So if you select actions here, since I've created a link ad, Facebook will optimize on link clicks. So I will pay per 1,000 impression, but I will optimize on link click. If my ad would have been a photo ad, Facebook would optimize on page post engagement. And if it was a mobile app install ad, they would optimize on app installs. So this all depends on what type of ad you're creating. Then I have to set a target value. So this is how much I value a link click. I value link click to 10. I'm going to use that one. Then another option that you have is optimize CPM for your Facebook pixel. So here you can ask Facebook to optimize on your pixel. So they will try to show your ad to people that are more likely to convert. And a lot of our users have seen great results using this one. So if you haven't tried it out, I really recommend you to do that. One thing that is important though, for it to work at its best, it should have, you should have at least 50 registrations already, or conversions, I mean. So if you don't have any conversions registered on the pixel, you should start with, for example, CPC, and then you can change to optimize CPM when you have enough conversions. You should also have big target groups. There should be at least 600,000 persons in each target group for this to work. Then we have the CPA option. And the CPA is that you can pay per action, cost per action. So you can pay per page like, per offer claim, per offsite link click, or per mobile app install. And if you select this, for example, I will pay per offsite link click, and Facebook will optimize my ads delivery on link clicks as well. So this is the basic settings, and then we also have the tracking settings. So here you can use our Google Analytics integration, and we will automatically add UTM parameters. And here you can see an example. It's important that you don't change the UTM content, because it's the UTM content that enables us to pull your Google Analytics data from your Google Analytics account into Qwaya. So if you want to be able to see goals and transactions for your ads, you need to leave this. But the other ones you can actually change if you want to. And to do that, you select the custom option as well. And then you can type in, say, if you want UTM medium to be something else. You can select here if you want to from the, maybe you want it to be budget type instead of bid type, you can do that. You can also type something in here if you wanted to say Nina like this, then it will always be set to Nina. You can also use the Facebook pixel tracking if you want to. Then just select the pixel that you want to track. You can select multiple if you want to as well. So now click on generate 48 ads, and you'll be able to take a last look at your ads. So here you can see the campaign name and the tracking for the campaign. You have the ad set name here, then the audience, the bid type, max bid, bid estimates, and then here you have the different ad variations. So if there is something you don't want to publish, so a specific ad, you can always remove them. Just select and hit remove selected. But if you're happy with your ads and you want to publish all 48, you can just press here, publish 48 ads, and they will all go off to Facebook and into the ordinary approval process. You will see them here in the publishing queue for a while, and when they're published, you'll be able to see them here in My Campaigns, together with all your other campaigns and ad sets. So this is how you publish the campaigns and ad sets with Qwaya. If you have any questions regarding this, please type them into the question box. I can see that I have one question, so we'll start by answering that. Will the ad sets and campaigns created in Qwaya also appear in Facebook Ads Manager of the client, as well as Agency Business Manager? When you publish the campaigns, so when you click here on Publish, they will appear in this ad account. So if you have this ad account, if your clients have access to this ad account, they will be able to see them in the Ads Manager. And if you have access to it through your Business Manager, you will also be able to see it there. So the people that have access to this ad account will be able to see them on all Facebook's different ads interfaces. Okay, no more questions so far. I will continue, but if you have any more questions, just type them in. So here in My Campaigns, you'll be able to see all your published campaigns and ad sets, and your campaigns will appear here in this left-hand sidebar. As you can see here, I have a lot of different folders, and these are called campaign folders. You can create new campaign folders down here if you want to, and then you can drag and drop the campaigns between the different folders in order to create a better structure and overview in your account. You probably noticed that in Facebook, you just have them in a long list, and it can be very hard to find the right campaigns. But by using the folders, you can create a better overview. For example, I have one that's called Archive, where I put all my old campaigns that I don't want to look at so often. I also have campaigns for different seasons. We have other clients that have one folder per client or per product or per market. So it depends on what suits you best. When you select a campaign like this, you'll be able to see the ad sets in this view. Here you'll be able to see reports on an ad set level. And then if you go to the ads level, you'll be able to look at the ads more in detail. So let's select a campaign where I actually have some metrics. So here you can see that I have different columns here. So here you can look at the reports. What you can do here is that you can shift between different canned reports. So for example, if I go to the goal report, I will see different columns. And you can just add and remove columns to the report here in the columns drop-down. And as you can see, there's a lot of different metrics to choose between. So for example, here in the action section, you'll be able to see your app install, you have comments, cost per comments, you have link clicks, and link clicks is the same as website clicks to website. And then you can also select cost per post like, cost per link click. There you go. Nope. Yeah. So here you have the Facebook conversion data as well that you can select. So here you can customize your own report. And the next time you select this report, the same columns will appear. So you can actually save 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different reports if you want to. For example, if I go back to the basic one, I will see the same columns as before. If you select an ad set, you'll be able to see this bottom toolbar. And in this bottom toolbar, you'll be able to see graphs. I'm going to select another time frame. So you'll be able to look at graphs and see the performance over time. You can also export this as data or as an image. You also have name, time, and budget. So here you can edit the ad set name and the ad set budget, and you can do this for multiple ad sets at the same time if you want to. And then you just you change here and you click update, and the changes will go off to Facebook. Then for most of for all your new ad sets, you will also be able to see the targeting. As you probably heard, Facebook has moved the targeting from the ads level to the ad set level. So for the new ad sets, you will be able to see the targeting on an ad set level. For the old ones, you will still be able to see it on an ads level. And here you can also change the bids and the bid type. And then here to the right in the bottom toolbar, you can find our automation features. So here you can set up scheduling, so you can decide during what days and what hours of the day you want the campaigns to be active. So say that I've looked in my Google Analytics account during what hours I have most traffic and most conversions, and I want to set up the campaigns or the ad sets to run during these hours. So I've seen that it's from 3 p.m. that I have the most traffic on weekdays. So I click down on 3 p.m. and then I just drag until midnight. And then I can right click and I can copy this to all working days. And then I know that during weekends I have more traffic during the whole day. So I do like this. And then I can copy this period by right click on it to Sundays. And you'll always be scheduling your ad sets according to the ad account time zone. And you can see that down here. So mine is set to Stockholm. And this time zone you can't change in Qwaya. I think you need to do it in Facebook by talking to your Facebook rep. Or you might be able to do it for new accounts in your business manager as well. So you can look there. But if it's set in another time zone than then you're targeting, for example, you need to think about the time difference when you set it up. Just press on and save if you want to activate this. And you can see that the icon here is a bit red and it's a blue dot in front of scheduling. And that's the indication that scheduling is live. Then we also have ad set rules. And with ad set rules, you can automatically pause your ad sets if specific rules are triggered. So for example, if CTR falls below a specific number, for example, let's see, 2.5, oops, like this, in lifetime, then pause my ad set. Down here in settings is where you set up the condition for the rule. So this is when you want to activate the rule. And I want my ad set to have 10,000 impressions before I activate the rule. So when my ad set has more than 10,000 impressions, I'm going to go in and see if the CTR is below 2.5%. If it is, Qwaya will pause the ad set, but if it's above, it will keep running the ad set. You can also set this up on, cost per goal. If you have the Google Analytics integration, you can also do cost per link click, cost per mobile app install, or the different conversions. Here you have offsite conversions, so the Facebook conversions as well. If you set up two rules together, like this, maybe if average CPC exceeds 3, then it's an or relationship, a relationship between the rules. So if CTR falls below or if CPC exceeds. And then the same here, just press on and save if you want to activate it. Then you can also create ad rules. So it's exactly the same, but here you will pause individual ads inside of the ad set. So in this ad set, you can see that I have 6 different ad variations. So with the ad rules, I'm able to pause individual ads. But you can select between the same metrics here. And don't forget to set up the condition for the rule down here in the settings, so when you want to activate it. And the last automation feature that we have is ad rotation. And with ad rotation, you can automatically rotate a subset of your ads each day in order to avoid ad fatigue. So in this example, I have 6 different ad variations. And what I can do is that I can select to rotate the ads every day and to maybe show 2 ads in each rotation. If I set it up like this, then the first day, 2 ads will be active and the rest will be paused. And the second day, 2 new ads will be active and the rest will be paused. So it will take, in this case, it will take 3 days before I've shown all of the ads. So this will also help you, save some time, because instead of, publishing new ads into the ad set, you can actually, just rotate the ads. And just press on and save if you want to activate it. So this is how you look at the ads, look at the ad sets and the reports. Then you can look at the ads more in detail. Then you can click here on 6 ads and you'll be able to look at the individual ads. So here you can look at the creative, you can also see the audience. You can select to hide details if you want to, and then you will only look at the data. Then here you can also select between different canned reports. And if I show details again, you'll be able to hover over the placements again to see a preview. You can also select the ad and you'll be able to see this bottom toolbar. And in the bottom toolbar, you will again be able to see graphs. You have the targeting, you have the creatives. So here you can see a detailed description of your creatives. And another thing, you can also see the URL tags. And this is the Google Analytics URL tags. And another thing that is good to know is that you can access your post on Facebook. So here, view post, if you click here, you'll be able to get directly to the post on Facebook. So maybe if you have comments, it can be good to access your post and answer the comments, because the unpublished page posts can be hard to find otherwise. And what you can do is that you can actually add a column that is named comments. So here in columns and actions, comments, If you just add that, you'll be able to see if you have comments on your page post. Then here in bidding, again, you can change the bid types and the max bid. And here in tracking, you'll be able to see which pixel you're tracking, and also if you want to change that, you can do that. You can export all the data that you're looking at just by selecting the ads and then click on Excel export. And then you can add more columns here if you want to, and you can select to export it as an Excel file or a CSV file and just click on download. This is where you change the time frame. You can select a custom time frame if you want to as well. And then here in download, this is where you can upload your statistics. So if you click here, we will refresh the statistics. If you click here, ads and campaigns, we will download everything that you have in your account. So if there's any campaigns or ad sets and ads that is missing, just click here and we'll download everything. But if you just want the statistics, I recommend you select this one. This is much faster. So this was actually what I wanted to show you today. I can see that I have some more questions. I will answer them. And if you have more questions, just type them in. In the bid type section, what is the difference between CPA and CPC for link ad? If we are looking to pay 10 cents per click for our website link, which bid type typically works best? Okay, so the difference between CPA and CPC is that cost per action, then you will, CPA, then you will pay per link click, but CPC is cost per click. And a click can be when someone clicks on the link, but it can also be when someone clicks on the link to your Facebook page, when someone clicks on the like button or anywhere on the ad, really. So, and the link clicks are only when someone actually clicks on the link to your website. So that's the difference. If you use CPC, you will also, Facebook will optimize on clicks in general, but if you use CPA, they will optimize on link clicks. So if you only want to make sure that you pay per link click, I recommend you use CPA. But it's always good to test. I have another question here. Can we print these reports? The reports is an Excel file, so yeah, you can print that. The graphs you can export as images, as a PDF, for example, and you can print them. I have another question here. What's the difference between median, custom, and fixed bids? Let's go to the bid section and I will show you. So this is for CPM, then you cannot select it, but if I go here to publish ads and select CPC, I can show you. So here you have max, median, min, and custom. So the max bid is the suggested maximum bid from Facebook. The median bid is their estimated median bid. Then the min bid is what they their estimated minimum bid is. And if you use the custom bid, you can type in whatever you want. So this is going to be set to the max bid, estimated max bid by Facebook, the median bid, min bid, and here you can select your own bid. So that's the differences. I have another question here. Is there a way to schedule or automate Qwaya reports? This is a great question. We get that question quite a lot. Unfortunately, you cannot do that at the moment. It is a feature that we have in the backlog, And hopefully this is something that we can support in Q1 next year. But I don't think we'll be able to do it this year. I also have a comment here. The organization feature is fantastic. Thank you, Jeff, for that. I hope you will like it. See if I get any more questions. Okay, I will go back to the presentation. So if you have any more questions after the webinar, you're more than welcome to send them to support@qwaya.com, and me or one of my colleagues will help you out. You can also look in our support section, qwaya.com/support, where you'll be able to find our user guide and our FAQ. If you want more strategic or tactical advice, I recommend you to look in our blog. In our blog, you can find a lot of helpful information about Facebook advertising in general, best practices, etc. For example, there's a great article about optimize CPM for your Facebook pixel, if you want to make sure that you get the max out of that bid type. If you want to make sure that you don't miss out on any updates from us, please follow us on Twitter, where we Qwaya Social, or like us on Facebook, where we just Qwaya. Thank you all for attending the webinar and for all the great questions. I hope to hear from you soon again. Don't hesitate to reach out if you have any feedback or any questions. We love to hear from our users. Have a great day. Goodbye and take care.